Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Today's adventure will consist of, that's them calling now, checking out of this hotel here on 192 near Old Town in Kissimmee and going to a value resort, Pop Century on Walt Disney World property. I gotta get going. They're calling, letting me know it's time for me to depart. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? When they say 10 a.m. checkout, they aren't kidding. They already knocked on the door and called a couple times. It's currently 10:18. Time to roll. I was kind of hoping to extend this by an hour or two because I cannot arrive to the next hotel till 3 p.m. A little seating area down there. Pretty nice here. There's a really good chance I'll stay here again in the future. Usually I stay at my parents' place in St. Cloud when I visit Central Florida, but during these times, kind of decided just to get my own accommodations. But would return to this establishment. I really liked it. The name of the place is Wyndham Cypress Palms. Got a pretty good deal. Stayed 7 days. Didn't see housekeeping once. They never entered the room, which in all honesty, I really like that. Not too far from this gentleman, the Wizard. I always enjoy seeing this big orange also in the neighborhood. A little time has passed. It's now 10 minutes to 2 p.m. and it's raining. That's usual for Central Florida summers around this time frame. And just like that, it stopped. Current time, 2:04. This is pretty dang cool. Never stayed here before. Looking forward to this. In fact, I've never booked a room anywhere on WDW property. Now, I have visited friends who have done so, but I've never... Oh, Skyliner up there. Air-conditioned rooms. Nice. And as with all the resorts, gotta go through the checkpoint. Show them your reservation. That was rather seamless. Just show your reservation and your ID, and you're in. I guess I should probably do the online check-in so I know where to park and which section I'm gonna be staying at. So I'm gonna pull over and do that now. This looks so awesome. It can all be done on the My Disney Experience app after purchase. Staying total of 2. Checking in today and then out on the morning of the 13th. Current time is 2:13, so I'm putting 2:30, and it says before 3 p.m. your room might not be ready, but I'm just gonna give it a try. Okay, it's not working. I had to create a PIN number. It says go directly to your room. Everything's approved, and I can use my magic band to go in the room door. Don't really know the layout of the land so much, but I believe it is set up according to decades. So I hope I parked in the right area. I'll find out when I get up here. And as of this very moment, there's only a couple on-site resorts. So that's why I decided to do this. They're not all. There's a heck of a lot of Walt Disney World properties that you could stay at. And this is only one of maybe 2, 3, or 4. There's rain clouds formulating again. This is a whole new thing for me. I've stayed at many accommodations in my day. Many hotels, motels. Oh, hear that thunder? But never by my own accord stayed on property here in Central Florida. I have done so, say at the Disneyland Hotel for the opening of Galaxy's Edge in Anaheim, but not here in Florida. First time for everything. Goes from the 90s to the 80s. Oh, look at the retro 8-bit 80s there. The 70s, of course the 60s, and the 50s. This is the classic hall. I'm gonna dip into there for a moment. Bus transportation is quite operational. in case you need to get anywhere. Through that section, and over here, a place called Pedals, which is a little drink stand. And I believe I'm going to be staying right over in those. There's a pool area, and I see Baloo, a very large Baloo figure, kind of towering over there. It says far out next to him. This is really cool. The temporary airbrush tattoos station is closed, and that wind is really kicking up just a bit. Yes, I'm staying in the 60s area. You can see the 60 there. That's where my accommodations will be. A general overview. So I made the right choice in where I was parking. Guest check-in parking, which is there. So I just had to walk through the classic hall into the courtyard where I'm heading now, and I will be right down in this section here. Could be due to weather, could be due to the recent circumstances, but there is no one in here in the pool at this moment for one reason or another. You see everyone over there dancing. Very, very groovy. Yeah, I wonder why there's no one swimming. It must be because of the lightning. There is lightning in the area at this time. Can you dig it? Oh yes, I can dig it. Oh goodness. You would have a field day utilizing that yo-yo. There's a bowling pin over there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I love ping pong, but I don't see any ping pong paddles, nor do I have a partner at the moment to play a riveting game of ping pong with. But I fancy myself as a bit of a ping pong player. I'm not good, but I enjoy the game, even though it's been a few years. Just asked the lifeguards, and they said yes, the pool is open, just currently due to the inclementation of the weather they are not. This is look at that Play-Doh container. An elephant and a giraffe up there. The modeling compound. I passed by my room just to showcase the Skyliner that's right over here. It says currently not operating. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please use the bus stop at Classic Hall. There they are over there swaying in the breeze. This will take you to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, if they were moving, and if Epcot and Hollywood Studios as of right now were open, which they're currently, as of this date, are not. I love this transportation system. It's so fluid and quick. I do love the monorail, and the buses serve a purpose. But the Skyliner is next level. It gets you around with the greatest of ease very quickly. On the 15th, Epcot opens, and I will not be staying at this resort on that time frame. But if I was, would I be able to board one of these pods and make my way over, staying right here? You can see the Bicentennial Building, another one of those large yo-yos. Really kind of changed the game when it comes to getting to the parks. Some of these other properties took a little while to get over there, but now that this has been constructed, get there in a matter of moments. It shares a shoreline with this body of water with yet another place right over here, which at the moment does not have rooms available as far as I know. Hourglass Lake. Whoo, look at that cloud. Don't quote me on that, but I think this is called Hourglass Lake. Know a lot about the parks. Been going to the theme parks, all 4 of them, here at Walt Disney World for a long time. The resorts Haven't always been my forte. That is something I am kind of a work in progress, a learning curve in progress. Starting to rain. Got to get moving quick. And one other neat fact about this, you really do get to know the properties better just by cruising over them with a bird's eye view, by taking this around. A lot different than ground level. Okay, just to confirm, Hourglass Lake. It's about to come down, it's about to unleash. I'm going in my room. I took a little too much time standing there, getting that much needed angle. And now I have to hide under this overhang. Whoa, you can go up inside the stairwell of the yo-yo. Yes! Something I never knew I would get excited about. I'm in. Nice accommodations. Got a queen size bed here and another, not going to be needed, but it folds out there above the table. And then you got a television, little charging station for the phones and other items, a remote that has been cleaned. It's labeled right there. And that little plastic sleeve, as well as some information about some of the other precautions they have been taking. Was this a light? I wonder if that light turns on. Not really sure what that is. You got the coffee maker over here. Got some cups. A refrigerator. Oh, a see-through door refrigerator. Some other information here on the side featuring Jiminy Cricket. And a room occupied. Says we're off to Neverland. If you have a little snooze fest later. Retro looking chairs. Yeah, not bad. Oh, there's me. I decided to wear my recently purchased Skyliner t-shirt. I figured it just made sense to have this on. And a staple of staying at the resorts. The H2O soap. An ironing board. You got some tissues there. Extra toilet paper. A place to perch your clothing. And then the shower right over here. Very nice. Got a few towels. Oh, this is neat. The way that slides. Smooth. I love it. That's it. 2 nights. 2 nights I will be here. One other thing, the door is not a traditional closing style door. You slide it like so. Not bad for just me. An entire family in here, it might be tight quarters, but for me, It's more than enough. Gotta have the additional add-ons to the coffee. I'm gonna be utilizing this at some point. Got my umbrella out. I'm gonna kind of wander around the rest of the premises, see what I can see. Might not need it for that long though. Seems to be subsiding. I really like the Magic Band entry availability. It's very simple. Just tap it and walk on in. When you see an 8-track that is the size of a 3-story building, you know you are in the 70s section. And you got Goofy over here with his surfboard. Oh, he's got a little sports car here. He's gonna take a stroll. Well, not a stroll, but a cruise. Maybe at quick speeds with his fancy sports car there. Holy cow, look at the size of that Mickey Mouse telephone and that big wheel. I kind of feel like I'm in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids right now. If Rick Moranis was over me with a magnifying glass looking down upon me, it would not be shocking. Oversized foosball, is that the name of this? Foosball court? On the back of the 8-track cassette, they have the track listings. It's kind of hidden away around the backside here. Got the 80s and the 90s, 1980s, documented with this Rubik's Cube, the 90s, with a cell phone there on the end. 1985 is a special year for me, probably my favorite year from that decade, or maybe even my entire life. One of my favorite movies, Back to the Future, came out. Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, it was a good year for me. I was 11 years old, a formidable time frame in my life. So this era, is this who I think? No freaking way. It is Roger Rabbit right there on a thing of turpentine. Unbelievable, for sure. There's a computer over there. Look, there's a computer. Whatever, surf the net. That's the 90s. Look at this keyboard here. I'm like, yeah, you're walking on a keyboard. This is so good. Another Rubik's Cube here. And Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head over there. I didn't really look to see prior to booking if I could pick which one I was at, but I didn't notice anyone staying at the 80s. Possibly, maybe even not at the 90s. Maybe they are routing everyone over to the 60s and 70s. The good thing is they're all so close, you know, just a few yards from each other, so you can kind of wander the premises and get some good photos and take in some nostalgia. And as I walk along, the years progress, stating some factual info from the signage. That was 86. This says 1988. Fax phones are $1,295 and a laptop $5,399. Some squirrels up there. I see you up there, squirrel. Oh, there's a couple squirrels. Hello. Hi. Whoa. Ended up documenting the occasion by purchasing this magnet for my refrigerator at home. that's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please subscribe. By doing so, helps keep you in the loop when I'm telling you future uploads here on this channel. Take it a step further and ring that notification bell. If you enjoyed this particular episode, give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know you care. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.